Tanzania, the largest country in East Africa, has been registering impressive economic growth for almost a decade now. Banking, communication, retail, manufacturing and construction are booming in big cities like Dar es Salaam. But for millions of Tanzanians, life continues to be a struggle against formidable odds. The government is now taking bold steps to reach those left behind by the economic growth that has been largely urban. In underserved villages in Bagamoyo, Chamwino and Kibaha districts, communities have identified their poorest families as eligible to receive cash from the government on condition that they send their children to school and get regular health checkups.
The government decided to start a program on a pilot basis as an incentive to those people who are not taking their kids to school, to attend to clinics, and even the elderly from this poor household to go and check their health.
Through these cash transfers, the Tanzania Social Action Fund, or TASAF, is helping poor and vulnerable people to provide food for their families, send their children to school, and stay healthy. Without this support, many parents would be unable to buy the uniforms and books needed for their children to attend school.
Mpango wa TASAF umenisaidia katika mahitaji mbalimbali, michango ya shule na mahitaji mengine. Kwa mfano, michango ya shule ilikuwa shilingi 30,000 na michango mingine ya chakula. Kabla ya hapo wazazi wangu walikuwa hawajiwezi, maana tulikuwa bado hatujalima.
While the amount of money is relatively small, it is making a huge difference in the lives of the recipients. Those that have yet to receive cash transfers, like Stella, a single mother who is registering for the program, see it as a way to cushion their families against the worst effects of extreme poverty.
Maisha yangu ni magumu, na watoto watatu, wawili hawasomi. Huyu ndo anapimwa kliniki. Tena cha pili, bado sina nyumba, mume wangu kaniacha. Kwa hiyo pale nyumbani bado sina, hata nyumba nakaa tu nyumba za watu. Nategemea hiyo hela hii nikipata, labda ninunue kabati niweke ili mbele nijenge na huyu mtoto mbele nimsomeshe.
In an adjacent district, Beta, a small-scale farmer, has faced serious difficulties during the dry season and in times of drought. With a cash transfer, she is now able to invest in other assets that provide her an income between the harvests or when the rains remain elusive, as they have been this year.
Nawashukuru kwenye mpango tumeingia, unatuwezesha. Tulikuwa nyuma lakini sasa hivi tuko mbele kidogo.
After being registered in the program in the coastal district of Bagamoyo in 2012, Rehema invested in a business, this roadside tea kiosk. With advice from the program, Rehema has now been able to save and secure her future beyond the program.
Kama zitapokuwa zile hela haziji, kwa mimi binafsi yangu, nimejipanga kwa kuona nimeweka ile akiba yangu ya baadaye. Itapokuja kukatika ule mtaji wa zile hela, mimi pale naendelea na mtaji wangu na akiba yangu ya watoto wangu wa shuleni nakuwa nayo. Naendelea nayo na biashara yangu naendelea nayo vile vile.
The government-run program works closely with the communities that it serves.
The community is involved in all the stages in which this fund is used. Before you use even a single cent, you have to involve the community.
With support from the World Bank, the United Nations and other development partners, Tanzania plans to scale up the cash transfer program from 20,000 poor households to as many as 900,000, assisting a total of about 5.5 million people.
We are hoping that as we broaden the discussion with the more development partners that are interested in this new scaling up program, a lot more would be discussed to make sure that the program is not just throwing out money, but making sure that money is going to the right households and in a cost-effective manner for impact. With excellent targeting, we looked at this would reduce poverty like at 60%.
In a few years, with the expected revenues from its recently discovered natural gas reserves, Tanzania will be able to fund the cash transfer program more sustainably from its own budget.
It's affordable, 10% of total aid flows per year. reducing poverty by half. We really believe this is a great opportunity for the country, and we're very proud to be associated with it.
Tanzania's social safety net is now poised to become a critical component of its poverty reduction efforts.